Ezra Miller's secrets exposed at their Vermont farm. Hi, I'm your host Bridget Shields, and let's get into today's video. Yet another shocking secret has been revealed about Ezra Miller, and this one takes place at their mysterious Vermont farm. Now, a bombshell new report has made headlines alleging even more concerning activity involving the actor and people that are underage. According to Rolling Stone, Miller is currently housing a 25-year-old mother and her 3 young ones at their elusive home in Vermont. Up until now, people have only been able to speculate about what really goes on in there. The report suggests that the property doubles as an unlicensed farm, which grows a certain leafy green substance and is also littered with weapons. But the story of how they came to live with the Flash star is even more troubling. The family has reportedly been staying at the property since April, after the mother met the actor in Hawaii in March. Yes, that's right, Hawaii, where most of Miller's erratic behavior started. The mother claims that the actor helped her escape the domestic violence that was occurring in her relationship, telling Rolling Stone anonymously that Miller's home has been a healing haven for the family, but the young ones are reportedly exposed to a large amount of smoke from the illicit substance in poorly ventilated environments, and sources who've been inside the property say that there are about 8 weapons of various sizes just lying around the living room, with some propped up next to a pile of stuffed animals. One source told a particularly disturbing story about one of the little ones finding a loose bullet and putting it in their mouth, but their father is not staying silent when it comes to expressing concern for his family's safety. He told the magazine that he is going through hell and back to bring them home and that he has a bad feeling in the pit of his stomach when it comes to Miller. But the mother was quick to jump to their defense, claiming that the weapons are for self-defense purposes and that they are stored in a part of the house that her 3 young ones can never go in, even calling Miller safe and nurturing when it comes to looking after them. But what she's saying might have some truth in it, as according to the report, a Vermont social worker visited the house on May 16th and claimed that the youngsters looked good, but that they had more investigating to do. This whole situation is suspicious at best when you look at Miller's recent controversies that have landed them in hot water. The news is simply the latest addition to an increasingly complex story about Miller's unraveling public persona. We're talking about the rampant violence against women, the string of arrests in Hawaii, and the 2 protective orders filed against them for creepy behavior toward people that are underage. The list goes on, but lately there's always been very young people involved in disturbing allegations made towards them, most of which include various forms of psychological manipulation, brainwashing, and what can only be described as cult-like behavior. So it's not a huge leap to assume this poor mother feels indebted to Miller in some way for taking care of her family and rescuing them all from a potentially threatening situation. With a colossal wave of accusations rising against the star, it looks like Warner Brothers and DC have quite the predicament on their hands in regard to the upcoming film. The Flash reportedly has a $200 million budget, so it's going to be a huge loss for the studio if the film is boycotted ahead of its release. What do you think about the latest Ezra Miller allegations? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.